My name is Thomas Wilson, and I'm the creative director on Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. Actually, today was our first hands-on with one of the 4 worlds that we have, Spider-Man Noir. What's interesting about this dimension is that it revolves around stealth. So what you guys have been playing today is a version of that. It's actually how the gameplay is actually has a slower pace compared to the other dimensions, but it's really one where you just, basically embracing the shadows, using shadows to your advantage, and taking down the enemies one by one. Some of the new stuff that you've seen today, like saving civilians, is part of the missions, part of the secondary objectives that we're introducing in the Spider-Man Noir world. So basically, yes, you have to take the enemies down one by one, but sometimes there's a purpose behind that. So in this case, it's about saving civilians because Hammerhead has actually captured some of them to prevent you from, finding him. So in this case, what you got to do is take the guards one by one until you can get to the civilians, and then hop them on your shoulder and take them to a safe location. So once in a while in the game, in the Spider-Man War universe, that's in the Spider-Man Noir universe, these are the things that you might be doing. In terms of fighting style, the fighting style for Noir is slightly more realistic, if you will. Basically, because it's taking place in the 1930s, we wanted to ground the combat down to earth a little bit more. So you're still an acrobatic character, but it's definitely more realistic and less exaggerated in the other dimensions, if you will.
I guess that's my cue.
So you guys finally got your hands on Ultimate Spider-Man. We can finally talk about it, how exciting, that dimension is super exciting. So it's the final dimension, one that we think people and fans will really like. But it's not just Ultimate Spider-Man, it's Ultimate Spider-Man wearing the black suit. And so it allowed us to actually push the fighting style further by just doing crazy things with the symbiotic suit. So basically, you can, tendrils and tentacles will be coming out of the suit as an extension of your fighting moves. And that provides a lot of reach when you're fighting around, which is kind of cool. We also have to talk about what we call the rage mode, because as you hit enemies and you're being hit by enemies, you're actually filling up your rage meter. Once that's full, you can just release its awesome power, and then you can just have more powerful moves that allow you to hit the enemies with crazy attacks, that just have crazy tentacles coming out of the suit. So the 2 worlds we haven't seen today are Amazing Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2099. Amazing Spider-Man is our tribute to the vintage comic books, and Spider-Man 2099 is taking place in the future, in this very futuristic city. We're really excited to be showing these 2 worlds in the next coming month, but so far I hope you enjoyed what you've seen today, and the game will be released in September 7th on PS3, Xbox 360, and Nintendo Wii, and there's also a DS version.